YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new Showdown SBC card for none other than Politano. Politano is an 84 rated card. He has the explosive acceleration type, left footer with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we don't see much versatility with the card as he can only play the right wing and right mid positions. And as you guys know, with these Showdown SBC cards, they do have the potential of getting a +2 upgrade. So for the price, could be a pretty decent SBC. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from an attacking perspective. The technical side is going to be a really important part, and although the physical side might lack a little bit in terms of strength and aggression, he does have really nice pace, which is going to be really important for a player out wide. Now, he does have 87 pace overall with 88 acceleration and 86 sprint speed. Really good, especially with him having the rapid playstyle, but I would still recommend a chem style to make him even more quick. Now, down that right hand side, we need the best of both worlds with this new Politano card. We need him to be very clinical, but we also need him to create a lot of chances. So the 82 shooting is going to be a huge part to his game, and it's probably one area that I would look to improve with a specific chem style. He does have 81 attacking positioning and 82 finishing, which for the start of FC25 isn't half bad, but it can most definitely be a lot better. I love the fact that he does have the 4-star weak foot because I feel like he's one of those players that a lot of people just kind of like assume that you're going to force it onto his left foot. But with that 4-star weak foot, man, you can most definitely incorporate his right foot and you can be a little bit more creative in the attack. Pairing that with his 83 passing and 86 dribbling, you should be able to also create a lot of chances with him. And for the most part, some really nice passing stats: 83 crossing, 86 short pass, and 81 long pass. If you do plan on running him as a right mid, he does also have the whip pass playstyle. So if you do play with like target forwards, man, that's going to be really good to incorporate. The 86 dribbling, obviously the standout stat for the card. He does have a smaller build in game, so the 91 agility and 90 balance is going to feel so good. If you do prefer like your smaller, more intricate type of players that are really good on the ball with his 4-star skill moves and the technical playstyle, I mean, could be a pretty decent player for you. And then last but not least, boys, the 74 physical, the only real letdown for the card. He does have 84 stamina, which is really nice, but then only 70 strength and 73 aggression. With him only being 5'7", not going to be the strongest of players on the ball, but I do expect him to be very jammy, boys. I think that he's going to get a lot of things to go his way. Now, in terms of playstyles, he does have 5 different playstyles, no playstyle plus, which is a tad bit unfortunate, but he does have the power shot, whipped pass, technical, rapid, and trivela. So the playstyles that he does have are really effective in game. And when it comes to player roles, there is a bit of variety with the way that you can incorporate him, and he does have a player role plus as that inside forward. So if you are in need of a right mid, I think that he can most definitely thrive in that position. And then he does also have 2 player role pluses as a wide playmaker and as an inside forward. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Politano card. We're going to be playing him at the right wing position as that inside forward in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Showdown Politano card. I must say I'm actually really excited to test him out. He might be a bit of a cheap beast. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, it's probably going to be the standout stat. I'm pretty sure he has like 90 agility, 91 balance, the 4-star skill moves as well. And as you guys can see, he is very smooth on the ball, which is nice to see. If you do prefer like your smaller, more intricate type of attackers, he can most definitely fit your style of play. Try to go for a power shot right there, unlucky. But yeah, man, as that inside forward in the 4-3-3 formation, we want him to create a lot of chances, but then we also need him to be very clinical. Now, we can go ahead and spring into a counter attack right here, boys. Politano on the counter should be very effective, especially with his pace and the rapid playstyle. Yeah, boys, I mean, he does seem to be very quick. That's nice. A little bit of L2, R2 dribbling as well. Keeping it very close again. We do have a little bit of space. We're just going to play it into him. LB pace boost. That's not too bad, boys. Really good acceleration and sprint speed. We try to go for a finesse shot. It's not a great attempt, man. The finesse shot playstyle is definitely something that the card is missing. Politano. Now, this guy is playing quite a high line at the moment. Curtis Jones. We'll go over top. Politano with a really good run right there. Now, we could just try to play it to the back post. It's a lovely ball, boys. Like I said, his passing is going to be a huge part to his game. A nice through ball right there. And as long as we can break that defensive line, I think that there's going to be a lot of variety with the way that you can attack with him. Now, I do want to test out the R1 dribbling a little bit more. I feel like he's one of those players that when it comes to R1 dribbling, it definitely suits him. I'm going to go R3 touch. He's kind of stepped right there. Does get a bit of jam. Politano just can't keep it right there. Unlucky. Bellingham, nice little pass right there. We'll just carry the ball forward again. A little bit of R1 dribbling. It's not bad, boys. I mean, he keeps it very close. If you are good at left stick dribbling, he's going to be a great player for you. Jones into Thuram now. Fake shot. That's not too bad, boys. We'll go power shot near post. It's a lovely team play. I really like the way that we kept possession with him right there. We just needed a little bit composure, so we used his dribbling a bit more. Over top Thuram. I think we timed that perfectly. It's a decent touch as well. 4-star weak foot power shot. It's a great save by the goalkeeper. Although he doesn't have the finesse shot, I mean, the power shot is a really good addition for the card, especially with how good it is this year. Now, if we can defend this corner, boys, Politano is the furthest player forward, so we might be able to just like thump it up to him. Curtis Jones, play it. LB pace boost. That's not too bad, boys. Come on. All the way. I mean, he's actually defending with Politano. That's quite interesting. His version of the card wins. Unlucky. Jones, we do have a little bit of space right there. There we go. That's great attacking positioning. He is tracking back with Darmian. That's lovely speed right there, boys. Maybe go for a cutback into Thuram. That's a lovely team play. And I really like right there, I mean, the sprint speed was pretty good. We did get away from the defender, which was really nice to see. And once you get in those more advanced positions, you do have that variety where you can like cut it back. You can go for a shot because the technical side to this game is really good. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. Now, if you do run a Serie A team, and if you are in need of like a budget right mid, right wing, I do think that it's a pretty good SBC to complete. He definitely has a lot of really good qualities from an attacking perspective to make him a very solid player for the start of the year. Now we are coming up against Teo Hernandez. This is going to be a really interesting test. Over top, Kvicha, that's not bad. Power shot on the volley first time. Got a little bit lucky right there. Power shot again. It's a nice finish, boys. The hot chemistry style working really well with the card so far. I'm not too sure what happened on that first power shot that we tried on the volley, but I mean, it's worked out for us. Dalo, great tackle right there. Now we do have Politano through the middle. It's a little bit risky though. It's not a bad ball, boys. I mean, that's decent physicality as well. Good pass into Thuram. We should be scoring. That's my bad. A very skillful player, man. Look at that. Politano, L2, R2, keeping it very close. Just did a little bit too much. I probably should have got a shot off right there. It's a bit of a scrappy game at the moment, boys. LB pace boost, 4-star weak foot. It's a decent attempt. I'm pretty sure that he did move his goalkeeper right there, so that's my bad. Politano, a little bit of R1 dribbling right here. Let's carry the ball forward with him. And again, man, on the ball with the technical playstyle, he's been great. If he had the playstyle plus, that would have been ridiculous. Power shot, 4-star weak foot. He maybe moved his goalkeeper. I'm not too sure. But again, a lot of variety with the way that you can take shots with him. Nice, boys. We're keeping the pressure up. We just got to make it count. Little touch right there. Maybe jam his way through. Look at that, boys. I don't know how we have possession, but I mean, that's literally the type of player that he is. You know, your smaller, more intricate type of players that are really good on the ball. They don't have the greatest of physicality, but somehow you're just very difficult to get them off of the ball. Great tackle right there. I'm going to maybe try to time the over the top through ball. Oh, that's lovely, boys. That's liquid football. Going to try to go around the goalkeeper. Go for the shot. It's all right, man. It's all right. Decent dribbling right there. I think that we kind of got a little bit lucky. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Showdown Politano card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say for the price, a decent SBC to go ahead and complete. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give him the hot chemistry style. So he does have 92 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. And with this smaller build, with the mostly explosive acceleration type and the rapid play style, he was extremely quick in game. If you do want to maybe get the most out of his pace, the Hunter Chem style would be probably your second best option. But the extra physical stats do go a long way. Now, as that right wing in the 4-3-3 formation, the goal scoring ability on the card was a huge part to his game. With the power shot playstyle and the 4-star weak foot, he was very clinical. I feel like the finishing in and around the box was really consistent. His long shots aren't too bad either, especially with the hot chemistry style. And I feel like the only thing that the card is missing from a scoring perspective is the finesse shot playstyle. But other than that, man, a very good player going forward. Now, alongside scoring a couple goals, we do also need that chance creation. And if you do prefer your smaller, more intricate type of players, he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. With the 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, really good passing stats, he is a very tricky player going forward. And for the most part, the chance creation was really nice. So out wide, you can maybe even incorporate him as like a playmaker in your starting 11. But I think that is safe to say, man, the 86 dribbling, definitely the standout stat for the card, with him only being 5'7", 91 agility, 90 bounce with the technical playstyle. And then last but not least, boys, and the only real letdown for the card, in my personal opinion, the 74 physical, 74 strength and 81 aggression. He wasn't the strongest of players on the ball, but as you guys saw in some of those highlights, he is a very jammy player. He gets a lot of things to go his way. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8.5 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as that inside forward in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, in order to complete the SBC, there are only 2 requirements. I'm pretty sure it's an 82 and an 83 rated team, so it's only going to cost you 40,000 coins to complete. And for that price, you are getting a very solid player in game. Now, honestly, boys, if you don't run a Serie A team, I would probably stay away from the SBC. But if you do run a Serie A team, if you can get him on full chemistry, with him having the potential of getting a +2 upgrade, man, I think that is pretty decent value. value. If he can become an 86 rated card, I think that he can most definitely stay close to the power curve for a couple more weeks or months. But then after that, he probably will be below the power curve. So definitely keep that in mind. I feel like for the current state of FC25, he can most definitely get the job done. But in a few weeks, when we start getting more promos, more evolution cards, he's probably going to fall below the power curve. But for 40,000 coins, like I said, boys, you are getting a very solid player in game. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, some really effective playstyles as well. If you do prefer your smaller, more agile type of players that are really good on the ball, he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. And with him having the potential of becoming an 86 rated card, if you do back Napoli up against Inter Milan, I think it's a pretty decent SBC to complete, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.